No.
Good. So now let us move on to these. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so we did this third question, right? Now, what is fourth question? So let us find that if we can skip some questions or not. So yeah, let us do this one. And what are the things that are given? So firstly, A3 is given, right? And then S10 is given 125. So then we have to find D, and we have to find A10, right? So remember, this is different N, this is different N, right? Okay, so this is A.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how can we write A3? How can we write A3?
A plus n minus 1 into d.
Yeah, so but N is 2. In this case, N is 2, so this would be A plus 3 minus 1 into D, which is 15. So this is A plus 2D, which is 15, right? So this is the first equation that we have, right? And uh,
Yeah.
and then we have also this S10. S10 is 125. So how can we write S10? N is 10. So this would be 10 by 2 and 2A plus 10 minus 1 into D, and then this is 125, right? So this,
Yeah. But we can even use n by 2 into a plus an, right?
yeah, but you see that we want to have the equation in the form of A and D, right? So if we write,
Okay.
yeah, if we write A, and then this would be another variable. So we'll have three variables there. So in the, yeah, we should, in that sense, we have to use this A and D. So this would be 5, right? And this 5 comes in the denominator. So this is 2A plus 9D. This is 125 by 5. So 2A plus 9D is how much? 2, and this is 25. So you have the second equation, right? So you have this equation first and second. So please solve these two equations and find out what would be A and D. Yeah, so linear equation we have already done. So please solve these two equations and tell me what would be A and D.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got D is equal to 30.
D is 30. Yeah, so if you multiply this by 2, right?
Oh,
So
wait,
D,
2A plus 90 is also the equation. I didn't
yeah,
see that.
because yeah, so these are two equations, right? Linear equation in two variables. So you have A and D, these are two unknowns, and you have to solve these ones. So you have to multiply this by 2. So this would be 2A plus 4D equal to 30, right? So this will cancel out, and you have 5D equal to, this is minus 5. So D would be minus 1, right? And if your D is minus 1, then you can put in the first equation. So A plus 2D is equal to 15. So A plus 2 minus 1 is 15. So A minus 2 is 15. So A is 7. Right, Rifa?
Okay.
Yeah. So in the question, they wanted us to calculate D. We have calculated D, and now they want us to calculate A10. So let us find out what would be A10. So A10 would be A plus 10 minus 1 into D. A is 17, this is 9, and into minus 1. So 17 minus 9, which is 8. So A10 is 8. Okay. Understood this question, Rifa? Yes.
Yeah, understand.
So
Can
please,
I just note it down?
yeah, please note it down. Whenever you want me to scroll down the screen, please tell. Yes, whenever you have noted, please tell me so that we can scroll it down.
Yeah, can you spell it? Yeah, done.
Good. So now we'll skip some question, right? We have to finish this. So in your school, what chapter they have finished this AP, right?
In my school, they started triangles.
Yeah. So and when did they finish this AP part?
AP, they finished like in the second week of September or first week of September.
Oh, second week. So just yeah, 2 weeks before, right? So so we have to finish this AP quickly, right? And then we'll move on to this triangles, right? Or coordinate geometry we have done, right? So yeah, after this AP, we will do, and they have also finished this probability and statistics.
Yeah, that was finished at the starting itself. Like
So,
after real numbers and polynomials, that was done.
oh, probability and statistics both.
Yeah, because probability is a small chapter, so we already know that. Statistics a little bit longer.
Oh, so yeah, so I will finish this AP and then I'll start this probability and statistics. So probability,
You can do probability and statistics because the triangles is not there for the exam.
yeah, yeah. So I will start. Okay, and today you have this class assessment test, right? So now you are good. So you have understood this concept of some twin terms. So yeah, now you can see, right. Okay. So now let us do few questions. So this part we did. This is the same question. So we will. Yeah, this is not the same. So let us do this fifth one. Right. In the fifth one, what is given? D is given, and S9 is. We have to find A, and we have to find A9. Right. So the first formula relates D, N, and A. So we will use that one, right, Rifa?
Yeah, n by 2 into 2a plus n by
Yeah.
2.
So let us use that, right? And we know that S9. So this would be 9 by 2. S9 is 75. And 2a we have to calculate. N is 9 minus 1, 8, and D is 5. So 2 goes in here, right? In the multiplication. So 150. And 9 goes in the division, right? So this would be 2a plus 40, 40. So this is how much? 9 ones are 9, right? And 6. So this is not divisible, right? So this would be how much? 50, and then this is 550 by 2a plus 40. So this would be 2a would be 50 by 3 minus 40, right? So 2a is 3 and 50 minus 120. So this is how much? 70 by 3 and 2a. So a would be minus 70 by 3 into 2. So this would be 35, right? So minus 35 by 3. This is your a, right, Rifa?
Yeah.
So this is your a, and you have to calculate what? A9. So A9 we can calculate using A plus n minus 1 into. A is minus 35 by 3. N is 9 minus 1. D is 5. Right, so minus 35 by 3 plus 8 into 5. So minus 35 by 3 plus 40. So this would be minus 35 by 3 and 3 is LCM 120 by 3. So this is how much? 5 and then 11 minus 3 minus 85. So this would be 8. Okay, Rifa, understood?
Yes,
Yes.
understood.
Yeah, so please note it down and then you will do the next question, right? So, yeah, whenever you have noted it down, please
We can cancel
yes,
minus 85 in 5 stable, right?
yeah, in 5 table, but this is 85 by 3, right?
Yeah, but we can't calculate it, so that's
Yeah, yeah. So we can also write it in decimal, but we can also stop it here, right? So we can also change it in decimal, but this is okay, right? Yes. So noted up to this point, Rifa.
yes.
Good. So next question, right? You will try. Okay. So the put this one in. So this sixth one. Please try this sixth question, right? And A is given, D is given, Sn is also given. So you have to find N and An. So please solve this question. Sn you know. Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into Sn is 90 n by 2 and 2a is 4 plus n minus 1 into d is 8. So please solve this one and find out what is n. And the hint is that you have to solve a quadratic equation. Or let's see if you get a quadratic equation. So, okay, please solve this question. Yes, please tell me when you get the answer.
Okay. Yeah, I got N as 41 by 8.
41 by 8.
Yeah,
So you see that can n be in fraction? Yes. Can this
you
n?
cancel it out.
So no, then it would be in decimal, right? Uh, 8 fives and then 1, so 1 and then yeah, 5.1 something. So you this n cannot be number of terms cannot be in decimal or fraction, right? Number of terms can be in the whole number, right? Or the natural, not the whole number, but the natural number. So this cannot be 5.1, right? So there is some mistake. So we have to find out that what is that mistake. So when we solve this, so 2 goes in here. So this would be 180 and n and 4 plus 8 n minus 8. So this would
Oh,
be
but okay, but I cancelled 2 with 45, like
40.
90 with 45.
So this comes here, right? This is in division. So when it goes in the other hand side, right? So this goes in the left hand side. So this would be in the multiplication, right? Understood? So this would be in the multiplication, right? This is not
But
divide.
why can we not cancel it? Like,
Yeah.
can cancel it.
So yeah. So let's say that this is 90 into 5. Let's say the whole term is 5 by 3. So with the cross multiplication, when it goes in this side, so this is multiplied, not divided, right? Because we are changing the side. And whenever we change the side, the operation changes. So this is in the division. This is in the division when it goes in the other hand side. So this will change it to multiplication, right? So this will not be in here. Now this is not 90 by 2, right? Is this clear, Rifa?
Yeah,
Yeah. So this is 2. So this is not 90 by 2, right? This is 90 into. So yeah, in this way, this would be multiplied, and this is how much? 8n minus 4. So this is 180 equal to 8n square minus 4n. So we have to write it in the quadratic equation. So this is 180, right? And we can see that 4 can be taken common. So this is how much? 4 is taken common, and this is 2n square minus n and 4 and 25. So this would be the equation. So equation would be 2n square n minus 45 equal to 0. You already know how to solve this quadratic equation. So can you tell me what would be the factors? If we do the middle term splitting, so what would be the
Yeah.
factors?
A is 2, B is minus, AB is minus N, and C is minus 45.
Oh, so you are A is 2, right? B is minus 1 and C is minus 45. So I am asking that we have to, so we can solve this. This is a quadratic equation, right?
Yeah.
We can solve this equation using the middle term splitting, right? Or what we can do
Yeah.
is, yeah, what we can do is that we can use the quadratic formula. So I'm asking that when I use this middle term splitting, right? So what would be the factors that I should factorize, right? So this is my question. Because A into C is 90. So we have to factorize this 90 so that we
And
get, yeah. So what would be the factors?
45.
45. 45 and 2.
Yeah.
So can we get minus 1 from this? If we add 45 and subtract, can we get minus 1? Remember, this is a quadratic equation.
No, we don't get a minus 1.
So, okay, so let me just start from the beginning. So this would be 45, this would be 9, right? This would be 3, and then this would be 3 again. So this is 2 into 3 into 3 into 5, right? So we have to take two factors in such a way that we get minus 1. This is the idea of middle term splitting, right? Right? So one would,
Yeah, but like for us in the school, they taught us you take the last term C and like minus 45 and the factors of that. And if that is, when you plus or minus it, if it gives you the middle term, then
no, so we
that's C.
take the
That's
factors of A into C. We always take the factors of this quantity, not the this only quantity, right? So we take the factors of A and C. Understood? Yeah, so I have also told you, right, to take when I was doing this quadratic equation. So,
yeah, I know. You said A into C.
right, so I said, wait, did I? Yeah, wait, did I? So in at some point I have quadratic formula. Where is this middle term splitting that I have done? At some point I would have talked about. Right. Okay, but yeah. Yeah. But you understood that we take the factors of A and C, right? Not only C.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I understood. I was
yeah,
just saying that in my school they taught in that way.
yeah. So that is incorrect. Maybe there was no coefficient in here. Maybe the coefficient was one. Then that is why they have taught you that, right? Because when you have this x square coefficient one, then this A would be one. So only C you have to factorize, right? So yeah, this is where
Yeah.
I. So now let us come back to this. So you saw that all these chapters are connected, right? So in AP we have this quadratic equation, right? Okay, why this is not? Why this is taking time?
Is circles there in the portion?
Yeah. So is circle? Oh, so I should ask you this: that did they teach you this circle?
No, I'm asking whether it's there for the syllabus.
Yeah, circles is there, right? Yes, circle is there. So yeah, I will also. Okay, so yeah, where what was the question that? Yes, this was the question, right? So now we were calculating the factors. So you see that if I take one would be 6 into 15, but I cannot get 1 minus 1. So then let's take this one 9 and
Mm,
10. So
yeah.
can I get minus 1 from these two?
Yeah.
So one would be 9 and the other one would be minus 10. Right. So these are the two combinations that we have. So this would be 2n square plus 9n minus 10n minus 45 equal to 0. So this is n is common. This is 2n plus 9, right? And minus again, how much is common? 5, right? So then this is 2n plus this is 0. So one would be 2n plus 9 and the other factor is n minus 5, right? So one solution would be n equal to minus 9 by 2 and the other solution is 5. So from the AP point of view, which is possible and which one is not possible? Can the number of terms would be
Um,
next?
n is equal to 5 will be
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. So this is not possible, right? So this is discarded.
But
So
it's in fraction.
n is 5. And if we have calculated n, then we can also calculate this a,
And
right? So a is how much? 2, t is 8. So 2, 8, and n is 5. So an is 2 plus 5 minus 1 into 8, right? This was the 2, 8, right? So this would be 2 plus 4 into 8. So this would be 2 plus 32, so 34. This would be the answer, right? So please note it down, and yeah, if you have any doubt in this question, please ask. So whenever you want me to scroll down the screen, please tell. Right, and there would be a class assessment today, so
yeah, you can scroll down. Yeah, finished.
Finished. Good. So we'll stop it here, right? And we should buckle up, right? So we should. There are still so many questions which are left. So I will skip some question you try at your home, right? And yeah, so I will give the question not from the assignments but from here. Then this would be right. Okay, so can you log into your Learnivio account and see the active test? Can you find the active test? Or do you have to just log out from Zoom and then log in? Yes.